Alright, here's a full YouTube video script in English, around 1200 words, no headings, no bold text, with a fast 30-second hook and a channel intro for Auto Home Hub. You can read it straight or tweak pacing for voiceover. Wait, what if I told you that one of the most underrated armored vehicles of 2025 could completely reshape modern battlefield mobility by 2026? A vehicle that looks compact, aggressive, and deadly, but doesn't come from the US, Russia, or China. Today we're talking about the Pindad Badak 2026, its expected upgrades, real-world performance, and the price that has military analysts quietly paying attention. Stay till the end, because the numbers might surprise you. Welcome back to Auto Home Hub, where we break down powerful machines, future tech, and the vehicles shaping tomorrow. If you love military vehicles, armored tech, and real performance stories, you're in the right place. The Pindad Badak is a fire support vehicle developed by Indonesia's state-owned defense company, PT Pindad. By 2025, the Badak had already proven itself as a reliable 6x6 armored platform designed for rapid response, urban combat, and flexible deployment. But what makes the 2026 version so interesting is how it builds on real operational feedback rather than just flashy upgrades. At first glance, the Badak looks like a wheeled tank, and that's not far from the truth. It's designed to support infantry units with direct fire, especially in environments where heavier tracked tanks are too slow, too loud, or too expensive to deploy. The 2025 version already carried a 90mm low-pressure cannon, capable of engaging light armored vehicles, fortified positions, and enemy strongpoints. For 2026, the focus isn't about increasing gun size, but improving accuracy, survivability, and digital integration. One of the biggest expected improvements for the 2026 Badak is its fire control system. Modern battlefields are no longer about who shoots first, but who sees first and hits accurately under pressure. The upgraded Badak is expected to feature improved thermal imaging, day-night targeting optics, and a more responsive ballistic computer. This allows crews to engage targets while on the move, in low visibility, and in complex urban terrain. Mobility has always been one of the Badak's strongest points. Unlike heavy main battle tanks, this vehicle is built on a 6x6 wheeled chassis, giving it high speed on roads and decent off-road performance. In 2025, the Badak could already reach speeds close to 80 km per hour, and that remains a key advantage in 2026. Rapid deployment means it can respond quickly to threats, escort convoys, or reinforce infantry without the logistical burden of tracked armor. Protection is another area where balance matters. The Pindad Badak is not meant to absorb tank rounds head-on. Instead, it uses modular armor designed to stop small arms fire, shell fragments, and certain anti-vehicle threats. For 2026, enhanced armor packages and spall liners are expected, improving crew survivability without drastically increasing weight. Some variants may also support add-on armor or active warning systems, depending on customer requirements. Inside the vehicle, crew ergonomics have been refined. This might sound minor, but in combat, comfort equals effectiveness. Better seating, improved displays, and more intuitive controls reduce fatigue and reaction time. The Badak typically operates with a crew of 3, and by 2026, digital interfaces are expected to make coordination smoother and faster. Now let's talk about the role of the Pindad Badak in modern warfare. This vehicle sits in a very interesting niche. It's not trying to replace a main battle tank, and it's not just an armored personnel carrier with a big gun. It's a fire support platform, designed to move fast, hit hard, and relocate before the enemy can respond effectively. In counterinsurgency operations, peacekeeping missions, and border security, vehicles like the Badak make a lot of sense. They're intimidating, flexible, and significantly cheaper to operate than heavy tanks. This is exactly why interest in wheeled fire support vehicles has been growing worldwide. Now the big question everyone asks, what is the price of the Pindad Badak 2026? Defense manufacturers rarely publish official prices, because costs vary based on configuration, weapons, armor packages, and support contracts. However, based on 2025 estimates and similar vehicles in the same class, the Pindad Badak is believed to cost somewhere between $3 million and $5 million per unit. For 2026, with upgraded systems and electronics, the price is expected to be on the higher end of that range. Even at $5 million, the Badak is still significantly cheaper than most modern main battle tanks, which often exceed $10 million per unit. When you factor in lower maintenance costs, reduced fuel consumption, and easier transport, the long-term savings become even more impressive. This pricing is one of the reasons why the Badak has attracted attention from countries looking to modernize their forces without breaking the defense budget. For nations with large territories, urban centers, and mixed terrain, the Badak offers a smart compromise between firepower and affordability. Another important factor for 2026 is export flexibility. PT Pindad has been positioning the Badak as an export-friendly platform, with customizable systems depending on the buyer's needs. This means different communication systems, alternative weapon options, and even locally sourced components can be integrated. That flexibility adds value beyond just the base price. Let's not forget maintenance and lifecycle costs. A wheeled platform like the Badak is easier to maintain than tracked vehicles. Spare parts are more accessible, training requirements are lower, and infrastructure demands are reduced. Over a 10 to 15-year service life, these factors can save millions. From a strategic perspective, the 2026 Pindad Badak represents a shift in how medium-weight armored vehicles are perceived. It proves that you don't always need the biggest gun or the thickest armor to be effective. Speed, situational awareness, and precision are just as important. Visually, the Badak also makes a strong impression. Its angular turret, compact body, and aggressive stance give it a modern battlefield look. For psychological impact alone, it's a powerful presence, especially in urban or peacekeeping operations where visibility matters. So where does the Pindad Badak stand in 2026? It stands as a practical, modern, and cost-effective solution for nations seeking reliable fire support without committing to heavy armor doctrine. It's not a tank killer, but it doesn't need to be. It's a battlefield problem solver. If trends continue, we can expect the Badak platform to evolve further beyond 2026, possibly with unmanned turret options, enhanced drone integration, or hybrid power systems. But even in its current form, it already punches above its weight. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the Pindad Badak 2026, its capabilities, and its price, make sure to like the video, subscribe to Auto Home Hub, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest uploads. Let us know in the comments what you think about wheeled fire support vehicles and whether you believe they're the future of modern combat vehicles. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.